welcome to the Kingdom of Tonga. Today we bring you a half-hour special on the 13th annual Miss South Pacific Beauty Pageant from the land where time begins. For the new title to see who will be the new Miss South Pacific in the new millennium. Let's take a look at the traditional costume section and meet the girls.
Talofa lava, kia ora. My name is Susanna Ivanu Leinati Talangi. I'm currently studying law at the University of Auckland and I'm proud to represent the Samoan community living in New Zealand. Thank you.
Hello, Wantok. My name is Sonya Grouse. I'm 19 years of age and I'm currently a student of the University of the South Pacific. I'm proud to represent my country, the land of the Happy Isles, Solomon Islands.
Talofa lava, mahalo lele, and kia ora. My name is Taralina. I'm 21 years old. I'm a student at Griffith University in Australia. I'm studying a Bachelor of Science, majoring in biochemistry and biology, and I'm very honoured to be here to represent my beloved country, Samoa.
Aloha, my name is Radasha Leialoha Ho'ohuli. I'm 19 years old from Nanakuli, Hawaii, and I'm currently a Polynesian entertainer. I represent the Hawaiian Islands.
Miss Samoa New Zealand's outfit is made from the traditional fine mat, a priceless symbol of the Samoan culture. Shells play an important part in the Solomon Island culture, which is evident in Miss Solomon Island's traditional dress. All the material used in Miss Samoa's costume is derived from the coconut tree and is based on the legend of Sina and the eel. It was said that the Hawaiian tapa was one of the most beautiful in the Pacific. Miss Hawaii shows a traditional Hawaiian tapa design in the bright colours of royalty.
Talofa lava and aloha. My name is Meilyn, Leilani Otemai. I am a student at Chaminade University and I am here to represent the Samoan people in Hawaii. Thank you.
Talofa lava. My name is Vaisa'asa'a Fa'amuamua Ofisa Galea'i. I am a teacher with a bachelor's degree in political science, graduated last year from the University of Hawaii, Manoa. And I'm here representing my islands, Tuala, Manua of American Samoa. Thank you very much.
Kala falahiatu. My name is Nicola Funaki and I am 18 years of age. Currently, I am studying at the University of the South Pacific and working towards my Bachelor in Education. I am here in Tonga to represent my beautiful country, the Rock of Polynesia, Niue.
Miss Samoa Hawaii's traditional costume is also made from a fine mat and is a family heirloom that is over 100 years old. This outfit worn by Miss American Samoa is titled Taupou 2000. It is a classic example of the integration of Western and traditional influences. Nikki's two-piece costume is made out of golden hihi shells, which symbolize the golden rays of the sun, and the pandanus plant around her hips symbolizes the unity and strength of family life.
Kia ora, my name is Liana Scott. I work for Air New Zealand as a travel consultant in a special place, the Cook Islands. I'm really enjoying myself here and already I feel at home. Thank you.
Malo lele and kia ora, New Zealand.
My name's Terubea. I'm a student studying travel and tourism at Unitec in Auckland. Tonga is very proud to be hosting the last Miss South Pacific Pageant for this century. Malo Obito o Fatu.
Bula Vinaka. I'm Joanne Terubea. I'm a statistical officer in the Reserve Bank of Fiji, and I'm here in the South Pacific Pageant representing the Fiji Islands.
Adarahi Namona, my name is Helai, and I'm representing Papua New Guinea, the land of the unexpected. I'm 21 years old, and I was employed as a computer-aided draftswoman, but I'm currently on holidays and enjoying it in Tonga.
Liana's costume adorns the symbols of the Cook Islands' natural heritage, from the deep Pacific Ocean, kauri shells, from the lagoons, pearl shell, and from the island's hinterland, whao. The pulitaha is Miss Tonga's choice. This outfit consists of a tupenu made out of kaka, edged with kafa or sinnet, and tofe or mother of pearl shells with a kia or waist mat. Miss Fiji's dress combines traditional Fijian tapa and shells in a modern design. And Miss Papua New Guinea's two-piece outfit is also made from traditional tapa. This particular design originates from the Oro province, where tapa is still used traditionally for bride bartering. The pageant was held over a week and included a full schedule of activities and events like the chairman's cocktail party and other appearances. Beauty pageants, you either love them or hate them, but in the Pacific they are a huge success despite the criticism.
I think some have ideas of belittling the dignity of the woman. We don't see it that way. The South Pacific lady has a special place in our South Pacific cultures. In Samoa, we call her our whengainga, which is our covenant. It's the apple of the eye that the brother looks after, the father. So in that aspect, the South Pacific lady is very special. And the beauty and the talent and the role of the South Pacific lady, the role of the Samoan lady, the Fijian lady, the Tongan, is very special to us. And we want to highlight that. Maybe other people, maybe the Western world, can learn from the way that we respect our women.
This is the 13th Miss South Pacific pageant, but as the end of the millennium approaches, there could be some changes in store.
It is indeed the last pageant for this millennium. At the end of this pageant, when we do our debriefing, we'll also be looking at reviewing the whole pageant and to see the way ahead. We have toyed with some ideas towards some of the changes, but those are not firm yet until we asked a firm of consultants in Samoa to have a look at the way it's been run and also to look at the feasibility of being more a promotion of tourist destinations here in the South Pacific.
The girls were given the royal treatment during their stay. Crown Prince Tupotua hosted a day trip to outer island Pangaimotsu because he supports the pageant.
Because I think that more than the prizes and who wins and who doesn't win and where you come in the places, it's different as a pageant from every other pageant because of the friendship which has grown up between the contestants. In that, from this moment on, from this day on, as they go on to live their separate lives, each one of the contestants will have a sister in every country in the Pacific. And I think it's extremely important because it's one of the things I feel the Pacific region can show the rest of the world, perhaps teach the rest of the world, it's how to live in harmony with your neighbours.
She's Samoa, Hawaii, and I'm Samoa, New Zealand, and we're very happy to be here and having a great time just sitting here. We're having a great time just sitting. From Belfish.
From Belfish, that's right.
Kia ora, New Zealand.
Miss Hawaii Highlands.
Aloha, I am from Funaki, Hawaii.
Rehearsals were a big part of the week as they helped the girls prepare for the big night.
Samoa.
There were lots of things to remember, like introductions and how to walk down the catwalk. Someone who knows all about these pageants is the very first Miss South Pacific, crowned in 1986, Juliette Spencer. 13 years later, she's still involved.
What's it like to be here at the 13th pageant?
Oh my gosh, I feel old. I mean, like you said, 13 years ago. But it's also wonderful just to be here and still know that the Miss South Pacific has still promoted all the different Pacific islands from the different world, from the Pacific. And also just watching the girls having fun, just meeting each other and exchanging all their different cultures.
To win the pageant 13 years ago, what has it meant to you in your life over the past 13 years?
Well, first of all, when I won the Miss South Pacific, not too many people had known where American Samoa was. So for me, it kind of put our island, our little island, on the map. It was live on CNN, so a lot of people started asking, where is American Samoa? So in a way, I did my part in promoting my country, and I'm still doing that back home.
Time to go back to the big night now, and here are the girls in their sarongs displaying their creative use of the coconut.
But I said that.
Another section of the pageant which was judged was the float parade, which went down the main road of Nicola. Each girl had a float which was decorated by a local sponsor.
It's my people. Our people.
It was also a chance to find out what the locals thought of the girls. Who would you like to see win?
Miss Tonga.
I think the Miss Samoa. I'm with the Miss Samoa.
Miss Hawaii.
Miss Hawaii? You like her?
I like her.
I like to win Miss Cook Island. I bet $1,000 gonna win!
We will find out who wins very shortly, but now it's the talent section. We kick it off with Miss Samoa, New Zealand, and her tribute to the birds of the Pacific. Miss Solomon Islands chooses a contemporary dance from her happy island. Miss Samoa is next with her siva, a dance tribute to the coconut. Miss Hawaii now and a traditional slow Hawaiian dance.
Across the sea, as evening falls, reminding me to dream a while.
Still in Hawaii, but with Miss Samoa Hawaii and a traditional Samoan taulunga. There's still more to come, but let's go backstage to see what's happening with the girls.
Hi, New Zealand. How are you feeling at the moment?
How am I feeling? Okay, I guess. I'm not that nervous.
I can't wait to get this over and done with. I'm excited though. Yeah, I really put my mind to this, so I'm going to get out there and do it.
Is there a lot of pressure on you, do you think, because it's been held in Tonga for you to take out this title?
No, not really.
What sort of things are you going to try and do when you get out there to keep...
My best. Just do my best up there and win the people's heart.
Do you feel a lot of pressure to do really well out here?
No, because basically they just told me to come in and really enjoy myself and just be a great ambassador, yeah. No, not much pressure. It's been good.
Back to the talent section, and Miss American Samoa with a song written especially for the pageant entitled We Are One.
Changes come, but I am you and you are me. Hold on to the dreams, they will come true. In the end, you'll see you are me and I am you.
Miss Niue's item expresses the crossroads of Tūlana Mahu and is a dedication to modern young women to help them make informed choices going into the 21st century. Miss Cook Islands item is a tribute to all the beautiful women of the South Pacific. The hostess of the pageant, Miss Tonga now, and a traditional Tongan ta'olunga. Miss Fiji is the first Bunabin to win the title, and her talent piece is a traditional Bunabin dance, which originated from the kiribati. And finally, Miss Papua New Guinea sings a patriotic song from her country titled Our Land. It describes her country the way it is, its diversity, traditions, and its beauty.
Helai singing a cappella.
Time now to find out who the 5 finalists are. They are Miss Cook Islands, Miss Tonga. Joining them is Miss Samoa, Miss Papua New Guinea and Miss Fiji. But before we find out who the winner is, let's talk to the girls.
How does it feel to be one of the 5 finalists?
I'm excited. I'm overjoyed. I'm surprised.
Nerve-wracking. I didn't think I'd get this far, but I'm actually quite excited now.
It's surprising because I'm here to have a good time, but it's an honor, and I'll try and see what it comes through to the end.
What about you, Liana? How does it feel?
It's pretty nerve-wracking at the beginning, but once you get into your dances and everything, you sort of loosens you up, but it's still, we'll just see what happens.
Well, it feels great. That's one thing I could tell you.
What happens if you get out there and you don't become Miss South Pacific? Is that going to be a problem?
No, not a problem. Because we're all winners. Anyone can deserve it, the title.
Whoever wins deserves it, and I'm happy for them.
What about you, Joanne? What happens if you don't win tonight?
If I don't win tonight, I still feel I've won.
Where do you think you'll come?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. If I get the top crown, cool. If I don't, hey, I tried, so I'm not too worried.
Miss Samoa has won the Miss South Pacific for the last 3 years in a row. Are you feeling any pressure?
No, not at all. My people back home, they tell me to do my very best. Give this my best shot. That's all that means to them. And tonight I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to do so much.
Someone who knows how the girls are feeling is the reigning Miss South Pacific, Cherie Robinson. She has some words of encouragement for the girls.
What's it feel like for you right now? I mean, this is sort of like the last few minutes before you have to hand over your title.
I know I'm not one of the contestants tonight, but for some reason I'm stressing out myself, and I'm nervous as well. I'm just a total wreck. I just can't wait to see them all on stage and hope, see them get through it. It's going to be really great.
Has represented all the countries.
Cherie takes her last walk as the current Miss South Pacific and gives thanks to the people of Tonga for their hospitality.
She has expressed how wonderful the people of Tonga have been to her as she has visited Tonga 3 times this year.
And now, the moment of truth.
The Miss South Pacific for the year 2000, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cook Islands, Miss Liana Scott.
Liana Tarita Scott.
While Liana Moana is the new Miss South Pacific. The runner-up placing went to Miss Tonga. Second was Miss Papua New Guinea. Third place went to Miss Samoa, and Miss Fiji came fourth.
Liana, congratulations. How does it feel to be the new Miss South Pacific?
I'm really honoured to be the new Miss South Pacific. Quite unexpected. I thought the other girls did really well, and I think it was a really, really tough competition.
How does it feel? I mean, Miss Cook Islands hasn't won the competition since 94, 95.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and I'm happy to take the title back to my my island and have, you know, I'm so proud that I can give this back to my island because they gave so much to me.
And there you have it, the last Miss South Pacific pageant this century. Congratulations to Miss Cook Islands, the new Miss South Pacific for the 21st century. Don't forget to join us next week. We're going to bring you a special repeat of the ASB Festival and then the Samoan Sports Awards during the night. Thanks for joining us, and from Tonga, mo mea.
And next year, the first pageant for the new millennium will be held in American Samoa.
Ko programani me whauia a ke tokoni ho mo tongi whakamawhala rea. O lawa e ke toi lahi ange, homo mamata i Nusilani i he ngalu ea.